with a quite large rope, so you can really see how they're working. This knot is called Anbindeknoten in German, and to tie it, you swing the rope around the tree, and you bring the free end underneath the end where the load is going to be. Next, you're going to make a loop, like that. Make sure that the ends that go around the tree are parallel, and the free end is going to go underneath. Then you just bring in, right, like that, and that's your knot basically. To make sure that the knot is not released in a vertical, you bring the free end through the loop, and that will secure the knot. So if you pull here, it's not going anywhere. But if you pull the security out, you pull on the knot, and it goes. The clip stitch is designed and made to provide tension in a line. So you bring your rope around the tree, you make a loop, and very important now, you bring the end towards the tree through that loop, and not the end towards the other knot. What you do next, you bring your free end through that loop, then you have a nice point to provide tension. To make the knot, you do the whole thing, pinch here, and bring the free end through this. This allows you to create an adjustable knot. You wrap it twice around first rope. According Ash's Book of Knots, I actually do it 3 times. That's not how they teach it normally. Then there's 2 versions. What I do most, I bring the rope parallel to the load carrying rope, go below, and wrap around, so you can see that this line here is nicely parallel to the load carrying rope. This knot tends to twist a bit less than the other versions. So it's quick release by just pulling through one bite, and it will hold as well.
Okay, so now we're going to take a look at tying the other end of the ridge line. We're going to use an adjustable Crawley hitch. This is our loose working end that we have here on the left, and we're passing it underneath the ridge line, and we're simply looping it round the ridge line. Pull that excess over, turn it again, just looping round the ridge line, pull the excess over, and we're doing that probably 2 or 3, maybe 4 times. And then on the final loop round, we're not just passing it round the ridge line, we're passing it over both pieces of rope, creating that square there. Through that square, we're going to pass the loose working end, and we will pull that tight, and that pinches on the ridge line.
Attach this tarp to the rope. Just kind of make hold the rope in half. I just lay it over top, and then pull the tail ends through, like that. That's a girth hitch right there. So all we're going to do is keep going. So once more, makes double per 6 knots. We're going to go 3 times around. 3 times. 2 times a week. Nice, because that's what creates the tension. So you got all this rope holding against the line. Okay, so that's your first knot. Like this. Make it nice and tight. And cool knot. Now, on this end, got 2 loose ends. We're just gonna stick it through here. Okay, now I'm gonna create a figure 8. Simply flip it around. So, show you here. Make a loop. Alright, so now I got a loop. We'll go around, back to the front with the tail ends, back up through the loop with both tail ends. Okay, so figure 8 knot there. And then I can just take this, pull it, tighten it, and a wish.
How to load the knot from one side, from this side here. I use an unusual way to make the bow line. We have 3 ends. This end here is the load carrying end. So what I do, I make a loop and I bring the load carrying end through that loop. I then take, without actually tensioning this part, I then bring the free end through this loop here and just pull through like this, and that gives you the bow line. Bow line is useful not to make a loop at the end of the rope. You can only put tension on this end here of the rope, not on this one here. To undo this knot, you grab this little loop here and do the same as the butterfly, you just tilt it like this. This allows you to push everything apart from each other. The butterfly is very useful to hang up material on your material line. You can make several of them, and so the material is going to be nicely separated. You can also use it if you have a part of a rope that can't be used anymore, to actually take out this part of the rope from the load. This way to make the butterfly I learned on YouTube actually, on a channel called Learn Bushcraft. Basically a channel like it all. You make a coil, double loop basically, then you cross the free end and you bring this end all the way underneath the crossed end, and then you just pull it through up here. That is the butterfly knot. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to make it the nice way, but this is really a knot where you can apply tension on both ends. That's really a loop where you can apply tension on the loop and on both ends here.